somebody asked about, it might have been about the universal Turing machine or the single tape Turing machine. I guess it was the single tape Turing machine. Why can't it remember all of the exact where the head is, right? So, and I noted that I didn't have a first order logic statement down, and I do think, my brain just automatically knows the first order logic statement and knows how the proof is going, and maybe it's not so automatic for you. So, I went back and I added these first order logic lines. So this is what we're trying to say is if a multi-tape Turing machine can do it, then a single tape Turing machine can do it, right? So we have this statement for every multi-tape Turing machine in submulti, right? There exists a single tape Turing machine in subsingle. Since that for every input, what the multi-tape Turing machine, the output of the multi-tape Turing machine and the output of the single are the same, right? So, what does that mean for the questions that we're at? Let's just go through and play the first order logic game, right? So what happens is, remember we read left to right, and if it's a for all, the adversary says, give me an arbitrary multi-head, multi-tape Turing machine, right? Now we have this Turing machine in our hands. And what we have to do is we have to construct a single tape. Oh, that should be a subscript. There's a single tape Turing machine, right? And then we keep going. Then the adversary gives us an arbitrary input, right? And we have to then prove that what the Turing machines do on that input is the same, right? And just a few notes in between here. When I construct a single tape Turing machine, I already know the multi-tape Turing machine, right? So you might ask, how many states am I going to have in my single tape Turing machine? Well, it's going to be more. There's going to be more than the multi-tape Turing machine had. That was for sure, right? Now, on the other hand, down here, the adversary comes up with the input after knowing my single tape Turing machine, right? And so since the adversary knows the single, we can assume that the input is going to be much bigger than the number of states of our single tape Turing machine, right? And that kind of answers the question that was being posed on the forum. I don't know how many of you are following the forum. It's probably good to follow the forum. But the forum question was, why can't my single tape Turing machine, since it's bigger than the multi-tape Turing machine, why can't it know where the multi-tape Turing machine's head is? Right? That was the question on the forum. And the answer is, the single tape Turing machine can know what state the multi-tape Turing machine is because it has more states than the multi-tape Turing machine does, but it can't know where the multi-tape head is because the multi-tape head is going to be somewhere on this huge input, which is bigger. People follow that? Yes?
So we proved that a single tape Turing machine could achieve the same thing as a multi-tape Turing machine, but we also proved last time that a multi-tape Turing machine could be a universal Turing machine, resolving everything.
Wait for that. Any questions about this one? Because then we're going to go to the same page for the universal Turing machine.
All right. The universal Turing machine